So whether or not you say yes, Kashima, I want the video, Kashima's gonna make the video, darling. Hi guys, you know what it is? It's Kashima, and today we're doing a Shein haul. So I got this black and like nude set of pajamas. They were like going for $14 at the time, and then I got like another discount on top of it because I always use a 15% off coupon code if I can find it, and I have a referral code that's on my Shein now. I got it from somebody on TikTok. I don't even know them personally, but that's what I use. You guys know these reusable Shein Ziploc bags that the items tend to come in. Y'all saw the video that Rushcam did the other day where y'all were telling him, because he was ripping the bags open, like, guys, instead of sliding the slider bag open, he was just taking them up like regular plastic and just ripping in the middle. We had a field day on TikTok. Everybody was like, no. But yeah, so this is the second one out of the set. Second thing is another pajamas that I have. These are, it's a cami set. It's like in a burgundy wine color. I love the color. This is where you have to be careful with Shein. Whoever stitched the shorts, stitch it lean, and so the shorts off center. I bought scarves, some satin scarves. You can use this for your hair or anything. All I know is that they're cheap on Shein. So I used to buy them from Amazon for $7.99. One might have been $2 odd. And this like paisley black one was like $1 odd, almost $2. You can like put them in a triangle, fold it twice at a diagonal, and then wear it in a triangle, and then tie it around your back as a top if like you're small enough. It works for me because these are 35 by 35. I can wear these scarves as tops, which is what I got these for. So I got the black paisley one, and I got this like light coffee brown one. Next thing I got this brush that like you can charge. I got this for $3 on a flash sale, and it comes with these little heads. You get like a steel wool one, like a sponge, a Scotch-Brite. So I'm thinking you can use this to wash your pots, and it have a brush attachment. I haven't used it yet. In my head, we have brushes like this in my house, but like the heavy duty ones from Amazon. I've seen people say they bought one on Shein, but sometimes they're not exact. Sometimes it's the same exact thing on Amazon, and sometimes it near so like is adjacent, like it's like close but not close, like something cousin, like it's like the cousin, not like the this I just got for my personal use. I don't know if I ever will use a steel wool one, but I was thinking like I could use the polish out like on my furniture is what I thought, like my chest of drawers and stuff, and like the brush could be used. I have concrete walls in my house. I was thinking I could use it on the walls. For $3 I thought it was a good gamble, because otherwise I would have just bought something from Amazon to suffice, and you know it's gonna be more expensive. I haven't used it yet though, so I can't tell you. The next thing I got is this silver clutch. It's like a cloud clutch. You guys know that Monsieur Gabriel cloud bag that's close to like the dumpling bag, but it looks different because it's more cloud than dumpling. Yeah, that's what this looks like to me. I've worn this bag before, but I put the bag of air back in there to keep it shape. I wore this to my Christmas party because I wore silver earrings that I will show you soon. I like this bag. I sometimes wear it this side. You can wear it like with the back if you don't want like the lines here, like the pleating here. You can turn it to the back. And I kept it like, I wore it as a clutch. I wore it like on your arm, like tucked. Oh, rotted. How long have I been talking and you guys have not been listening to me? So I showed you guys this headband. I wore this when I went to Strawberry Hill. I wore this with my afro. It makes me feel like pretty Grecian. Like, I like it. The gold ones I got, these are like the Bottega drop earring dupes. These are 5cm ones, so they're pretty big. I haven't worn these yet, but when I put them in my ear, like they want to be falling forward, they're pretty big. These are some clear toe things that you put on your heels, like near your toes, so that your feet, like your toes, don't slide out of your heels in the open toe shoes. Even in closed toe shoes, I guess, but I have that problem with open toe shoes, so that's what I got these for. I haven't tried them out yet though, so I can't tell you whether or not they work. And then I got these press-ons. The picture was more attractive than these. These are like $1. I think I got them less than $1 though, I'm not sure, but you can see it from the outside that the glitter isn't very thick or opaque like it does look like in the picture. And then the white part isn't very white. The press-on that I have on my finger now is very white. What's in this is not very white. Like you can't see it from here. That's very pale. The press-ons I have now are even from Shein. So I got these recently, and there are these packs that remind me of the BT Art Box one. I love these though. If I could link it for you, I would, but these are out of stock in this size. So I will link the short set. This is the medium set with the pink base, but I love those. Another thing I got is this waist chain. I'll add images. I haven't tried it yet, but I got that. Another thing that I'm seeing in this box are these press-on nails. They look kind of long, but these are the green like gold press-on nails. These look cute though. These look cute, like they'll be fire. And then I'll put like a top coat on top of it. It'll be fire. These look cute. This is like a little cute bear headband, but it comes with the things for your wrist and the cute bear part. Haven't used it yet, but I've got them. Another thing that you guys have probably seen these before are these earrings. So I'll put a picture of what they're to look like over here. These are the earrings that dangle. You know they have a set like these that are hoops. This is the dangle version. These, now I see some people take them straight out the bag and put them in the ears. Like they have not adjusted the cowrie shells on it. Like some of them will come, it'll come chaka chaka. Like some will they turn out, some will turn in, and they just never take the time and adjust it. They did come chaka chaka chaka, and I sat there and I twisted them around because they're wrapped around with wire on the hoop, so you can turn them. Next thing I got are these earrings. These are like that paper like material, but these will go good like if you're wearing like like cowrie shells, wicker bags and stuff. That's that vibe, that vacation vibe earring. Next thing I can see here are some faux nose hoops. Like these are, they're supposed to look like you pierced your nose with a hoop, but they're fake because I wanted to try out the style and see. 3 come in 1 pack. I got these gold earrings. They're bigger and they have some weight and they're crinkled. Like these a lot. I haven't worn them yet. I got this from a 3-piece bun maker set. It rough, like it made the bun and I didn't feel like it overly like dried or damaged my hair. If you care, cut out satin and stitch it around things like this so that every time you do your hair in one of these bun makers, it's going over satin so that it's not as damaging. But I used this the other day and I didn't really find a problem. It comes with 2 smaller ones for like 2 mini buns, like if you do pigtails, but I don't know where I misplaced the 2 smaller ones. So got this for a couple cents. This is adhesive tape. This was in the extra large size, and I don't remember how many like feet or meters this is, but I got this and I used a piece of it already. It's like double-sided sticky clear tape, but it's stickish, and I got it and I use it to like stick my extension cord, like the base, the surge protector, to the wall. Be careful though what kind of wall you have. Like I said, I have concrete walls. I would be scared to use that if I rented on like drywall or something like that. Even on the concrete wall, I don't know if when you lift it up, if it gonna peel off the paint or if you got to paint back the people in wall. But be careful. You get what I'm saying? Be careful of what you use it on. Next thing I want to show you guys that I got is another waist chain. I'll put a picture of what it's supposed to look like. Some press-on nails that have a little like cloud detail. I repurchased these. These look different, like these look more opaque. Next up, I have this bustier top. It's supposed to be like a dupe for the Urban Outfitters one. I saw Cass Styles. She now goes by Carrie Spence. She's like a fashion influencer. She's Jamaican. She lives overseas. So I saw her wearing like a brown one, and she said she got hers from Amazon. But from the other day, I've been doing this like if it's on Amazon, is it on Shein thing. So I went to go check for it on Shein and poop, there you go. So I got it in this dusty blue color. This bodysuit in a dusty blue color as well. It laces up in the back. This is the bottoms. It has ruching at the sides in the front, and then it laces up in the back. The picture is gonna help you visualize it better. But I bought it in the mint blue color for like $4.50 before the discount come off. I wore it to a party and I liked that, so I decided to get it. I bought a nail clip, but this is for like acrylic nails, like fake nails, like really long nails, and then you line them up, you put them on the nail, and then you press. So I got this to help when I put on like my own press-ons. Then I got these little silver earrings. They're a lot smaller than the first gold earrings I showed you, so they have a little cuteness to them because they are small and lighter. So different scenarios, and this is less crinkled than the gold pair I showed you first. I got these Loewe dupes, right? So they look like the Loewe glasses. The only thing that they don't do is have the Loewe logo. I put some pictures of me wearing them here. I normally wear them on my head because vibey. I don't always like wearing glasses like on my face. I like adding them to the look, but I don't always like wearing them on my face. I got them in another colorway. Those are black and yellow. These are blue and pink. Love these. Then I got these pipettes. So I got 100 in this pack. Price I got for 100, I was gonna get like 10 or 5 for that price. And I use those pipettes for decanting fragrances, but in particular Zara fragrances, because if you guys know, Zara fragrances can be unscrewed from, like, I know the 30 ml can be unscrewed because they can be refilled, to put in these refillable containers, and then I use my label maker to make like a label. They also would be useful in like a scenario where you're moving other kind of product, maybe like oils or stuff, into smaller sub packaging. So I got these bows. I wore this one just the other day. I loved it. Comes with like a barrette clip at the back, and the barrette clips are the ones like you pinch them and then it flies open, and then you push it back here and then it closes. I wore this on my knotless braids, but you can't put too many braids in here, otherwise it won't close. So I have small knotless braids right now, and I put a few of the braids from the front around the back to the like a full half up, half down kind of look. It's not a full because, like you say, you cannot put this on too many braids, it will not close. Thin organza-ish looking like bow, and I got it in this blue color as well. I got this pack of bows, like same material like that. I plan to put these on like ponytails, buns, stuff like that. I got some sunglasses, right? These are the semicircle frames. I saw We Love Ashem in these, but I was already looking at them heavily on Shein. But when I saw her, because they looked cool on her, and I was like, sometimes, you know, I can look cool. So they're like pretty orange, right? And they're black. This is plastic. This isn't metal. This is plastic. So that makes them feel a bit cheap, but I think they're vibey. Like, they have a cool look. So I'm gonna see. So I got these other frames. They're pretty oversized for my face. Like I said, I don't have a big face or a big head. But the more I wore them, the less oversized I thought they were. So they come like packaged like this. But these are the green tortoise shade. Are these like frames? Now the way the frames are structured, I owned the other pair I'm gonna show you first. And this part here, do not stress it, because if you open it and close it a million times or too forcefully, you'll break them. Like, the metal will separate from like the plastic frames, and your glasses will go break. And then I have a marble pair, and I liked them that I was like, I'm gonna rebuy this. But this is like the gray marble pair. See these? Okay, I'll put a picture of what they look like on me. Like I said, they were big, so don't judge me. I showed you guys earlier what I used to decant. I got the smaller ones just in case my purse is not big enough to hold the taller ones, or maybe the perfume size that I have is really small and I don't want to take out 10 ml to put in the larger ones. I wore a Zara apple juice the other day when I went out, and so it has a little dent in it. I couldn't bother find the full bottle, so I just used it straight out this. But I will show you guys. Like, you see, it's spraying. It does sometimes move like it's hard to spray. It's behaving for the camera, but I swear sometimes it's hard to spray. And I imagine if your hand is slippery, you have another problem, right? I got the glass ones with the plastic nozzle. There are some that are just plastic all the way through, but beware, like the glass ones, if you drop them they might break depending on where you drop them, so be careful. But I just like the feeling of the glass. Next thing I have to show you where I got these. So these were the ones I was telling you about. These are the Bottega Doos, but these are 4 centimeter pair. I wore these to the Christmas party. I'll put a picture to show you what they look like on. I got these foot pads, so you imagine like your toes go through here and you wear them on the bottom of your foot, and they're supposed to help with like the comfort of your foot in a shoe. So I plan to wear them like with my work shoes. And there's a way to cut here so that like your toe cleavage is like customized. So I have some more sub packaging. These are frosted dropper bottles. These are I think 3 ml. So I got them in a set of 10, right? And I plan to like transfer like the stuff when I travel. So some body oil, some tea tree oil, instead of having to carry the whole bottle. These are the 1 ml bottles. I think is 10 come in this, yes. And these are like the tester sizes that you get of fragrances. And I bought this so that when I use my perfume, like I can decant perfumes in these small ones, for like when the purse is really small, like I don't have any space to waste in the purse and I just need it for a night out. But the only difference is this doesn't have a sprayer. So if you want to spray the perfume instead of dabbing it, you don't have an option. This can only dab because of how small it is. So I got these for those special occasions. And then I bought these to help me decant them. So these are syringes. Now these syringes don't work on the standard fragrance size, but I don't know what they work on, but they don't work for me, so I wouldn't recommend these syringes. I bought 2 packs. I thought they would work. I bought them on different occasions because I thought the first one would work, and I already bought a second set and the first one doesn't work. So what I do with them is I use them like pipettes in the Zara fragrances, because like I say, the idea was that you put the end right on your perfume. When you pull off the cap off of your perfume, there's normally like a tip there, and you're supposed to put this on top and then use a syringe help take it out. But it doesn't work for me really. Like I may get a dropper or so in the syringe, but not really. So I don't recommend those. I bought another set and I'm hoping those ones work. I will show you which ones they are. I'm hoping those ones work. I bought these as well. These are like nozzles. They don't really sit perfectly on top of that tip I was telling you that is on your perfume after you move the cap, but you put this on top and you hold it like sturdy, and then you put this long tip inside the end of the cap, and it becomes like a replacement cap for your perfume, and then you just continue spraying it inside the new bottle that you want to transfer the fragrance into. I can make a whole video explaining that if you want. I plan to do so. Whether or not you say yes, Kashima, I want the video, Kashima's gonna make the video, darling, because I feel like that's a good video idea to explain to you guys how to help decant your fragrances. These are some wand brushes. I got 100. They're on flash sale. They're really soft. Like they're really soft. Like these would be helpful if you have like lash extensions and stuff like that. I don't, and it's helpful. I plan to use them like when I use like brow gel and wax on my eyebrows. I plan to use them for that, but I find them kind of soft. I find them a bit too soft for that really. So sometimes I help them like when I do my mascara and it wants to clump together because of how much product is on the one. I use help like brush through my lashes with that, but I still find them kind of soft. But this is a like tube top. I saw it and thought it looked interesting, so I got it. Of course, you're gonna see what it looked like on the model to help make that decision. And then this, I got more bows, so I bought a 2-pack. It has a white one and a black one, but the white isn't very white, like that cream color, just like the silver one under here. I got the gold one, so this is like a lighter gold. I showed you guys a bag on Amazon. I'm just gonna tease it because I don't know which video is gonna come out first, but the golds are different, right? So this is the Shein clutch, right? It has little tabs in there where if you want to add a string like a chain you can, but I don't think that will look very good. Better you just wear it as a clutch. So this is that gold, and then this is the very gold. Like you see that difference? So this is more of a champagne gold, and this is like coin gold, Indian gold. Like this is 24 karat gold. Next up we have more PJs. So I got them in medium, of course, and I got them in this floral print. Right, so these are button up and they're in that print. I don't want to take them out fully. I got one more bustier like that blue one over there. There you go. Right, you guys have probably seen this in the beige color a lot, but it has like a sweetheart neckline and it's a bodysuit, and then it has the sleeves that come up on the side that kind of look like cap sleeves. I got it in dusty blue. Remember when I told you I had a better spray? These are still glass, but these are 5 in each pack, and there's 5 packs in here, so there's 25. I got these little press-ons for Christmas. It's a snowflake. Here will be clear, so whatever the glue look like underneath your nail, or how badly you rough up your nail and you never like make it look too good, it's gonna show underneath this, because these are pretty clear. But I got this Christmas set. These are some puffs for, like, I know people been using puffs like for powder under the eye now and stuff, so I got some to try that. I got this spray bottle. This is 120 ml, which is 4 ounce. Actually got 2 because I have some Bath and Body Works bottles, some newer design bottles like Fairy Tale, but from the first design, that fell and the nozzle broke. It's happened to my Beautiful Day where it fell and then the spring fell out. So they're not like the old bottle design where like the top and the cap fall off. I just take up the cap and put it back on top of the tip for the perfume. No, they fall off, some spring there in it, and then it doesn't have the tip anymore that you can use like syringes on. It's like embedded deep down. Like, they keep changing these things. I don't know if it sprays any better than the old set, like if it's a better atomizer the way it's designed, or it's just made to irritate us because it's like hard to pull off and stuff like that. And if you break them, you basically have to figure out a way to get the fragrance out, because you cannot put it back together and use it unless you found back the spring. You get me? So I bought these because I'm gonna have to open them and pour it out. So I got these for that. The idea is I wanted one for Beautiful Day and one for Fairy Tale, but the thing is, once you open them to the air, what you gonna do with the rest of the bottle? You get me? So in my head, I might need to put both in one and then put one in another. I bought, you guys know that fine mist, the continuous spraying mist bottle. I bought one of those. It hasn't come yet, so it's not in this haul. I bought one of those and I was thinking to put Beautiful Day in it and like apply it to myself using that bottle. We will see how well that goes. I got this fan. I had a rechargeable fan. It still works-ish, but I stepped on it. For my Halloween video, I was using it at my sister's house because whenever I'm filming under the lights, it gets really, really hot. And I was using it to mark where I should stand to take the pictures, and I stepped on it. So one of the parts in here broke out, so as I said, I would get a new one, and plus it gives you a little LED to tell you how much it's charged, which is better than the one I have. These are the syringes I was telling you about. I bought some new syringes to try on my perfumes to see if it works. I'm hoping these are bigger. People said that these work better, so I'm hoping they do for real. I also have these funnels for the perfume, so sometimes I will just spray directly into the funnel so that it goes into the tube. So that's what I got these for. Sometimes I spray directly into the tube, but you lose some to the air. That's what the funnel is to help with. And then I got these plastic things. These are for my Oral-B electric toothbrush. These are like to cover the head with, so I got these for that. I hope they will fit. They should fit. Before I show you these, I have the other pair. I'm gonna put the pictures up. I hate that these have an antique finish. So these are Jhumka earrings, and Jhumka means bell shaped. Jhumka is an Indian style of jewelry that have these bells, right? These, I loved wearing these, but they have an antique finishing on them that transfers when you wear them. So you see that brown part? That's where it touches my skin, and it will wear off like that. So like I said, that's where it touches my skin and they wear off. How I noticed this was I had these Jhumkas. They're really beautiful. They're like big Jhumkas, and I'll put the picture here and I'll put the picture of me wearing them, and I will highlight where you can see it on my face. So right near my chin on my makeup, when I wore them out, I wore them to Soca Plus, it's black, bro, because that's where it rubbed off on my face, so it messed up my makeup. So if you guys are looking into Jumkas, are you thinking about getting them, I got these. This is a silver set. I'll put a picture. I wore these for my birthday. I love these so much that I plan to get a backup pair just in case. They haven't transferred at the back a little bit, but I see places that look a little bit different now that I've worn them. I'm thinking it's where my makeup touched the earring from my face, but these haven't like messed up my makeup or anything like that. Love these silver ones. So then I have this 2-pack, and it have a silver pair and a gold pair. These are also Jumkas. I love Jumkas. These are another Bottega dupe, but these are the small. These are the 3 centimeter version. So these are silver and these are gold. I got these for $1 odd. I haven't worn them yet, but I like them. They say it looks like the Bottega glasses. It's the aviator style, and it's like that brown color, like that light champagne brown color. That's the set I got, and it's selling on Amazon for $15. I got it on Shein for $3 odd, because they also sell on AliExpress for like $5 odd if you can wait on them. But if you guys enjoyed this video, I know you did, it was very long. Everybody that I see buying stuff from Shein, this is, apart from the Bottega dupes, this is not what they're buying, and I would be interested in stuff like this. And if you know a friend that loves Shein and love to see like new stuff that they may have not seen on Shein before, send them this video. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, because you know I love it when you comment and subscribe. So you know what it is. It's Kashima. Bye.